What's good, YouTube? It's your boy DJ Drama 5 coming back at y'all with a new video. First off, I want to say Happy New Year to everyone. A lot of people been hitting me up asking me, will I do a top pickup video 2014? And the answer is yes. I've decided to do a video as promised, so without further ado, let's jump right into it. My number 14, definitely have to give it to the KD7 gold medals. Actually, Kevin Durant was supposed to wear this shoe in the FIBA World Cup. He actually posted a picture of this shoe in September on his Instagram. When I first seen it, I instantly fell in love. As you can see, you got the gold medal lace tips, the star sock liner, and the combination between the gold and the navy with the strap as well is a plus. Definitely a dope shoe. My number 13 definitely has to go to the New Balance 530 West NYC collaboration. Man, this shoe is dope. Actually, shout out to New Balance, man. They actually did an amazing job this year as far as with collabs and just bringing out sneakers in general. This is the only New Balance that I picked up, but just in general, it was so many dope ones. I think out of all of them, Concepts probably killed it with the best, but this was the one that I was able to pick up, and I love the combination of the colors. I think West NYC did an amazing job with the color blocking of the shoe. As you can see, it has West NYC in the sock and the inner. Just overall, for those that know about New Balance, they always come correct with the quality, which is a plus. So this is why this is my number 13 of 2014. My number 12 definitely has to go to the Adidas original Big Sean Metro Attitude Highs. This is actually Big Sean's third collaboration with Adidas. Just pretty much the combination of the Hawaiian flowers that goes all around the shoe, I would say. And actually the black suede supposed to represent the black sands on the beaches of Hawaii. And overall, just the construction of the shoe, the quality is amazing. And I think Adidas killed it as well this year. You know, I picked up a few Adidas, but this one right here definitely had to make my top. My number 11 definitely has to go to the Nike Janowski Max Dawnbreaker. Want to give a shout out to Chase Crouch and Nike for creating an amazing shoe. They did an outstanding job. For those that know me know that my favorite color is green, and as you can see, the upper is predominantly green, which represents his dinosaur named Dino. Just overall, I think they did an outstanding job on this shoe. This was the one out of the Dawnbreaker line that I was interested in. And again, this shoe is super dope. So this is why this is my number 11. My number 10 definitely has to go to the Nike LeBron Low SE Multicolor and the Nike LeBron Elite SE. I'm not going to call this the Champ Pack because LeBron didn't win the championship. Actually, some people say that this was supposed to be the Champ Pack, but for those that don't know, he didn't win. And I'll tell you what, if he did win, this pack will be going for stupid numbers. I guess that's just how the game goes, but all in all, this was a no-brainer for me. I'm a huge LeBron fan, and both of these are super dope. Even though some people didn't agree with the prices, especially for the red pair, but just in general, I think both of them pretty much complements each other as far as the low and the high. So I was just blessed enough to grab both of them. Overall, these are my number 10. My number 9 pickup definitely has to go to the Kobe 9 Philippines. This is actually the only Kobe 9 that I picked up this year. I'm not a fan of the highs. I know some people might disagree, but to me, they look too much like boxing shoes. You know, just not a fan of the highs. When I seen a picture of this shoe, this was definitely a no-brainer. I was blessed enough to grab this for retail. I got through on Nike, and as you can see, it has a sandal print for those that don't know on the bottom. You know, there's tons of videos on this shoe. Like I said, there's no need to go in depth about any shoe that I post, but this is definitely my number 9 pickup. My number 8 definitely has to go to the Adidas Flux Multicolor. Actually, when this shoe first released, it was so hype. I missed out on it. So I was patient. And long story short, there were multiple restocks, and I was able to cop this for under retail actually. Adidas restocked this shoe on their site a handful of times. I would say about maybe 3 to 5 times. And some folks slept. But, you know, all in all, I was able to cop for under retail. Just the construction of the shoe is very comfortable. And just all the designs and just colors in general, you know, they all complement themselves as far as just the colors. Not really a super fan of the white midsole, but it works for this shoe. So, overall, dope shoe. This is my number 8. My number 7 of 2014 definitely has to go to the Air Force One Cork ID. Man, as soon as Nike said that they were, well, doing a Cork option ID, I instantly hopped on it. Didn't really take that long to get. I don't know if people just slept on the ID option, but as you can see, this shoe is incredible. I've seen so many dope people make their own different styles, you know, as far as, you know, different colors, this, that, and the third. You had an option to get a darker cork as well, but I actually just kept it simple and just did a sail white, and pretty much the upper is cork as well. I have a little bit gold, which is here, and as you can see on the chain. Just in general, man, I was so stoked to make this Air Force. I know a lot of people don't mess with the Air Forces, but I was raised on Air Forces. I wore Air Forces in the 80s, and I still wear them to this day. So the Air Force One will always have a place in my heart and in my collection. My number 6 actually have to go to a few Jordan 6s. These are the 6s that I actually picked up in 2014. There were so many dope 6s, like the Champagne and the Cigar. You had the Spizike, you know, and a few others. But actually, these are the ones that I picked up. I love the fact that, you know, they took it back to the classics, and as you can see, you have a new colorway versus the Slam Dunk. Again, you know, 6s are so dope. I might go back for the Champagne. I'm not sure yet. Depends on the price. But that's the one out of the pack that I loved over the Cigar. And overall, I had to show 4 because I just couldn't decide of which one that I liked the best out of the 4 that I picked up. So these are my number 6 pickup of 2014. My number 5 pickup of 2014 definitely has to go to the Packer shoes and Reebok Question Mid St. Anthony High School PE. I believe they only made 500 pairs of these. Long story short, when Packer released them, they said it was pretty much in-store only. So I chucked it up. But then I found out that the remaining pairs they were going to release at midnight. So long story short with that, I was able to get through at midnight. And for those that know me, know that the Reebok Question is my favorite Reebok of all time. And just the combination of this gold and the burgundy is crack, man. This joint is fire. I'm telling you. Like, for those who missed out on these, I don't think resale was that bad. But just overall, this shoe is incredible. Incredible. Ask anybody who has it. I promise you. They'll tell you. So this is my number 5 pickup of 2014. My number 4 definitely has to go to the Nike Dunk High Premium SB Tiffany. Man, this shoe was a headache to get. Long story short, people went crazy for this shoe. It took me 2 hours to get it off of Nike. I was patient. One thing about when sites crash, you shouldn't just give up. You should be patient. And long story short, I was able to cop a retail. This shoe is incredible. It has history. Of course, we all know that the lows was first, but in my opinion, I like highs over lows when it comes to dunks. But in general, I was actually glad that I was able to cop. This is my number 4. My number 3 definitely has to go to the Supreme and the Organ Foamposite. Actually, this was a tie. I couldn't decide which one I liked the most, so I just threw both of them in there. Actually, I was able to cop both for retail. Shout out to the homie D&B Sneakers for helping me get the Supreme, and I was able to pretty much get the Organ Foam on my own. For those that know me, know that I love Foamposites, and these two right here is just crazy, man. You know, you got the 3M all over the wings, which is on the Organ shoe, and just the Supreme print alone. I didn't really, the red one is dope, but I prefer the black one, so that's the one that I'm happy with. And just in general, this is my number 3 right here. My number 2 pickup of 2014 has to go to these 3 beauties right here. The reason why I have these 3 in there together from the Prelude pack is because these are the 3 that I wanted. Now, I wouldn't mind owning the other ones, but some of them are hyped up. And as far as, like, for example, the one, I feel like is overpriced. But for those that know me, I started with the Kobe 6 line. When I seen pictures of the 5 was sick, the 8 was sick. Overall, I think the whole pack in general is sick, but I'm just blessed that I was able to get the 3 that I wanted the most. So whoever missed out on these, I would say be patient. I see the numbers going down as far as price, and again, this is the reason why this is my number 2 pickup of 2014, is because these 3 right here just came out incredible. My number 1 pickup of 2014 has to go to the LeBron 11. What the LeBron? This right here is a no-brainer. If you're a LeBron fan, you have to respect this shoe. Reason being is because you have, this is the real what the. You know, you have the combinations of from the graffiti to the pebbles. I mean, I can go on and on. But as a LeBron fan, you have to respect this shoe, because like I said, this is the real theme of the what the, you know, because this is history right here. It goes all the way back from the first shoe till now. So this shoe was dope. A lot of people got upset because they weren't limited, but I loved it. I love the fact that they flooded it, because, you know, it gives everybody a chance to pretty much, you know, cop it, or if you miss it, it kills resale. But just in general, this is my number 1 pickup of 2014. I was so happy when this shoe came out, you know, and I was successful of getting it. But just in general, this is my number 1 pickup of 2014. So this pretty much concludes my video. Hope everybody enjoyed it. Like I said, this is my top 14 pickups of 2014. Just want to give a really big shout out to everybody who's been supporting me from day one. My goal is to pretty much start attempting to do more vids. I know, you know, I haven't really been on the YouTube scene like that, but, you know, just been working, been busy, things in that nature. But what I'll always do is I'll always do a top pickup vid, you know, always. But for those that want to see the things that I picked up and things in that nature, you can always follow me on Instagram. The link will be in the description box. And before I go, just want to say Happy New Year to everyone. Let's make 2015 your year. Peace.
Loud noise, broken glass. Cause I hate a thought they could try me and wouldn't think I think so fast.